All right, son, point out the animal that did this to you.
The beast is back, now with 100 levels of pain. Donkey Kong, new for Game Boy.
Simply mind-blowing. Best-looking video game, period. Spectacular. The best game out there. 100, 100, 100. A+. A step up from the rest. A classic. You can stop rubbing your eyes. As good as the hype. The best graphics ever on the Whoa.
He's the beast you loved on Super NES. And now we've captured him on Game Boy. In an all-new game with all new enemies and worlds. Donkey Kong Land. New for Game Boy and Super Game Boy.
What's the reaction to new Donkey Kong Land? With 4 wild new worlds, 30 savage new levels, cool computer-modeled graphics, and more head-banging bad guys. It's all the excitement of Donkey Kong Country. Now on Game Boy. This game is so hairy, you're gonna need shots.
The beast is back. On the system that keeps pounding out the hits. Super NES. Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy's Conquest. It's even tougher than the original.
A word of caution. This beast is bigger. With hairier levels, monster graphics, and a new primate, Dixie Kong. It's ready and waiting for your Super NES. Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy's Conquest. It's even tougher than the original.
Nintendo introduces the biggest Donkey Kong adventure ever for Game Boy! Donkey Kong Land 2! Plays on Game Boy and new Game Boy packets!
Something wild is coming. Something you wouldn't expect. It's Donkey Kong Country 3 starring Kiddy Kong. Uglier bosses, incredible levels, and graphics you won't believe. Donkey Kong Country 3 on Super NES.
There's something you don't see every day.
This ain't just drag racing. This is Diddy Kong Racing. The rough riding, balloon grabbing, coin snatching, boss beating, rumble pack ready, racing adventure that's definitely off track. For 1 to 4 players, only on N64.
Diddy Kong Racing. Crash test it now wherever you get N64.
We believe there are 5 perpetrators. I've never seen anything like it. There's fruit everywhere. Look what they did to my taxi.
Donkey Kong is back in an adventure so big, it's taking the country by storm.
In reaction, the governor has called in additional troops.
We believe one of them looks like this.
They're just not civilized.
We urge caution, as they are heavily armed with fruit.
I'd like to tell you the situation is under control, but it isn't.
This turbocharged game has better graphics, more moves, bigger bosses, huge worlds. It's so big we included an expansion pack to get it all in.
They didn't even tip me.
And now, this.
Donkey Kong 64. And you thought insanity was crazy.
Heaven help us all.
It's a jungle in there. Donkey Kong Country rated E for everyone on Game Boy Color.
Get into it.
Only in Donkey Kong Country. Swimming gorillas, blasting barrels, runaway minecarts. Only for Game Boy Advance. Rated everyone. Only in Donkey Kong Country. Leaping rhinos, giant bees, flying chimps. Only for Game Boy Advance. Rated everyone.
Is the rhythm in you? Play to the beat. Donkey Konga, only for Nintendo GameCube. Rated E for everyone.
Screaming, tag-teaming swingers. Dixie and Diddy team up with new friends to save the big game. Donkey Kong Country 2, only for Game Boy Advance. Rated E for everyone.
Jump, fight, run. Stuff happens when you beat the drums. Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. Rated E10 for ages 10 and up.
Guys, you're on.
Go away.
Let's do this.
Donkey Konga 2. Popular songs made famous by bands like Good Charlotte. Only for Nintendo GameCube. Rated T for Teen.
DJ
adventure-seeking, monkey-swinging road tripper. Kitty and Dixie battle a new world to rescue their buddies. Donkey Kong Country 3, only for Game Boy Advance. Now with a brighter backlit screen. Rated E for everyone.
It's not just a race, it's a full-fledged adventure. Diddy Kong Racing DS. Only for Nintendo DS. Rated E for everyone.
In order to understand why the ape plays the way the ape plays, we had to let the ape play. As you know, the Wii remote controller is quite intuitive, and in no time at all, the big one was swinging on vines, and the little one joined in.
I wondered at first about their ability to play cooperatively, but in seconds, they had it down.
Barrel blasts, the Kong roll, and cooperative play. There's so much we can learn. Donkey Kong Country returns. Rated E for everyone. The Wii console in 2 games, $199.99.
Every day we learn from the apes. Today, the apes have discovered the ground pound move from the Donkey Kong Country Returns game.
They figured out that pounding the ground upends everything, rendering their enemies senseless.
Pound the ground. Blast out of barrels. Use Diddy Kong's barrel jet. There's so much to learn.
Is that a victory dance they do?
Donkey Kong Country returns. Rated E for everyone. The Wii console in 2 games, $199.99.
Oh, Banana, Donkey Kong Island's most wondrous fruit, all vanished when the Tikis made off with their loot. Banana, fret not, for I'll track you down with a roll, or a blast, or a mighty ground pound. Glorious Banana, you won't be gone very long, for I'm on my way with my sidekick Diddy Kong.
Let everyone know how much you love bananas. You can pre-order Donkey Kong Country Returns from GameStop and get an exclusive Banana Wii remote case. Rated E for everyone. Must be 18 or older to order.
How much adventure fits in Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D for Nintendo 3DS? Bopping hippos, jumping sharks, cranky parrots, Cranky Kong with new items, climbing Kong, swinging Kongs, Kongs with jetpacks, Kongs on shipwrecks, Kongs in new levels, Kongs in epic boss fights, Kongs collecting golden coins, Kongs on red and green balloons. So much adventure, it won't fit in 2 dimensions. It's on like Donkey Kong, in 3D. Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D. Rated E for everyone.
Donkey Kong and friends have got your back. You can partner up with Diddy Kong, Dixie Kong, or Cranky Kong to defeat the ice-cold snowmads. You can journey across 6 new lands to take back a frozen Donkey Kong Island. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, only on Wii U. Rated E for everyone.
Play together, anytime, anywhere. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze on Nintendo Switch. Game rated E for everyone.
There's trouble in paradise. Now it's up to Donkey Kong and his friends to save the day. You can swing into action anytime, anywhere. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze on Nintendo Switch. Game rated E for everyone.
It's on with Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. Riding on rhinos? It's on. Blasting through barrels? It's on. Buddying up for co-op action? It's on. Stomping, swinging, and smashing through 80 action-packed levels, you better believe it's on. Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. It's on Nintendo Switch. Available January 16th.
You can take on the wild power of Donkey Kong in Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. Let nothing get in your way as you stomp.
roll, ride, and barrel blast to rescue your stolen banana horde. Donkey Kong Country Returns HD, available January 16th.
Unleash your inner Kong in Donkey Kong Bonanza. Rated everyone 10 and up. Only on Nintendo Switch 2.